I wanted to make a quick video ranking movie theater subscription services. And I'm only going to talk about like the four big ones that most people are aware of. Coming in at last place, this one's really easy, is the Cinemark Movie Fan Club. The only positive is that this one is the cheapest of the bunch. It's only like $11.99 per month, but you by far get the worst deals with this one. Unless you love concessions. You get 20% off of concessions, but only one movie per month. And that's something that needs major modification just in order to keep up with the competition and the other three services I'm going to talk about. But they do have really good popcorn, so the concession thing is nice. Coming in at number 3 is the Regal Unlimited. I had this service earlier this year, and I did use it quite a bit because the one movie a day thing is a good deal. But realistically, people aren't watching one movie a day. And they lose points for two reasons. Number one, the surcharge for premium formats like IMAX is bogus. I think that they need to do away with that. And number two, I think that out of all of these theater chains, Regal is the one in need of a major remodel. They have the worst concessions by far. And all of the theaters that I've been to in the past year or two that are owned by Regal have really, really poorly lit projectors. And I'm picky with stuff like that. I'm sure most people wouldn't care, but I've just noticed out of all the theaters, that one is typically the worst viewing experience. Coming in at number 2 is Alamo Drafthouse Season Pass. This one is the most expensive of the bunch. And I feel like you end up losing the most amount of money because every time I go to Alamo Drafthouse, I order food. And I actually have this subscription service right now along with my number 1 because I live down the street from Alamo and I do use it quite often. The good thing about Alamo is that you typically have a very, very polite crowd. And due to the whole QR code thing, they're extra polite now. So people don't really mess around over there. And they have the best concessions. Like even their popcorn is the best, but the food that you can order is actually very good. The only reason they aren't number 1 is because they don't really have premium formats. And I still just love my number 1 so much. And it's the longest one that I've had out of all of these, which is AMC A-List. I actually have this one right now too because I love AMC so much, and almost all of the theaters I go to typically have all the things I'm looking for. And you get 4 movies per week with this subscription service. It used to be 3, but they bumped it up to 4, which is more than enough. And I mean, the biggest perk with this one is that you can use any of your reservations for the premium formats, which is hard to beat. That's why I'm so surprised Regal still does that surcharge. I don't live too far from 2 major AMC theaters, so I try to split my time between the Alamo, which is walking distance, like I said, and the AMCs, which are a very short drive away. Out of all the major movie theater subscription services, which ones do you use and what would your ranking be of the 4 I just talked about?